I'll quickly go to the bathroom. I will be right back. And then we'll do short zero practice. Then we'll get into it. Be right back. Damn. Stepping out of my room and back in just made me realize how freaking hot it is in here. But it's chill. Check my PC temperatures. 50 degrees roughly. Absolutely chilling. Good. We'll get into some 116 real quick. We'll have like 6 hours for hopefully a run. I'll also get my notes up. Not gonna go crazy on the zeros. Just one or two. Good. Books are on. One diagonal. On. Whole cage, just the one we need. Setup is this. Yeah, it's set up I want. Oh, that was already bad. Me too. That was a very late bed. Well. What? That did not. Okay. Way too low on the pearls. We don't even jump. I do want to jump on that. Yeah, that's good. Weird. Oh, that was beautiful. Wow, that was beautiful. Ow. Oh, that was beautiful. I'll definitely do some clips. Come on, go. What? I didn't. Okay, I didn't click. I don't know what I'm thinking. Was a good pearl. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was so crazy. 51 on the first one. Dude, that's crazy. That double bet at the beginning is nice, dude. That wasn't so good. Fine, we have time. Dude, a 4+1! What the hell? Ungodly amount of damage on that bed. 55. Dude. It's beautiful. And yeah, I should have done a little better on that. Nope, that's not gonna work. It's beautiful. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, SMC! Thank you! Legend! Hope we have an amazing Saturday so far. Oh, brother. Yo, Dogmaster! Welcome in! No, I hope you slept great. I mean, it's ridiculous how early you get up for these streams. Usually. But yeah, SMP is finished. I have finished the house. We've speedrun how to get here. It's all done. Wait, I have another rotation. That was so bad. Yeah, it just always is. And I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I'm not nervous. Like, sure, this is set seed, but like also in random seed, obviously I want to try and hit it eventually. It will just never not make me nervous. I just can't control that. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, you mentioned that. Just get some rest. I do recommend, like, the way I deal with sickness usually is I still try and not lie around all day. Kind of just proceeding. I mean, usually I'm at home. But I still try and do some kind of exercise to, I don't know, get my blood flowing a little bit. And then usually, I mean, I have a pretty strong immune system. I don't know, I'm sick very rarely. Yeah, but I think there's something to, like, just walking around. It might not be comfortable, but getting up and just walking around a bit, getting the blood flowing, I think that helps. Stabilize. Yeah. I'm wishing you the best, Dugmaster. Swift recovery, please, please. Where? I'm on the other tower. Yeah. I'm sure it will be gone soon. I'm sorry to hear that. What are the temperatures for you right now, Dugmaster? Oh, that bed was low, I think. No. Oh my god. No! Frick, that was so good. Didn't have the double bed though. I need to learn that low bed again, or like just do it and not. Yeah, I should just do it. Like, why am I not doing it? Yeah. Okay. Dragging a bit. Okay, I think we're good. Like 16 degrees? Wait, Fahrenheit? That's cold. So it was hotter. I mean, you're fairly far north. Oh, it is Celsius. Okay, okay. Thank you for converting. Thank you for converting. That makes sense. Alright, we are ready. We are ready. Let's go. Dude, I know it's probably not gonna happen, especially if I say it now, but getting the SSG completion today, I'll be happy with anything that is sub 4. Like, I don't care at this point. Getting the Thunderful completion today. And then playing 1.21.6 next Saturday. That would just be so good. Like, it's gonna be annoying because Chase the Skies is gonna come out on Tuesday, and I'll have to wait another 4 days. I have to wait another 4 days until I can play it. I'll be fine. Hopefully, until then, I will have my new tracker ready. I will see how far I can get, but I'll try my best. I think I still have to think about it, but I mentioned it earlier. Advancedly, I kind of want to name it that way. Basically, I want to make a tracker that obviously supports the newer versions. I want to allow, like, basically, I want to make a more customizable tracker where you can put in custom long-term goals. I don't imagine this being too difficult from what I've learned so far. Basically that you can set your own goals. Basically, you just have the long-term goals row basically active. And you can say, like, I don't know, one goal is get Deep Slate Emerald. Probably going to track most of the picking up item stats. You can say how many parts it should have, and you can custom, like, name them. That'll be cool, but that's not going to be the first priority. First priority is, like, I have a working tracker. Let me show you. I think I showed it earlier. But I will build the tracker from scratch again, because I've mainly ported all the code from Oscar, and so I don't fully understand everything he's done. Yeah, well, old team. It was pretty much one person behind the tracker. Shout out to you, Darwin. You have done an incredible job. We don't know if he's ever gonna continue. I'm not gonna, like, start speculating or whatever. Oh, I think it's open source, but, like, nobody has, like, an overview of the code to, like, implement, because it is open source, and I've looked into the tracker's code. I've even decompiled the exe file and everything, but it's unfortunately not, like, it would take me a solid week, maybe more, to get a full understanding of what everything in the code means, because adding a new version isn't just, like, making a new folder and adding, like, a JSON file or whatever. It has to be included in the drop-down menu and everything. Like, adding a new version to that tracker is really complicated. And so I want to set it up for long term. I'm going to make my tracker as easily expandable as possible. And I'll probably even make a small, like, tutorial on it or whatever. But again, here I'm showing basically what Oscar's tracker is. I'll use his icons and everything. But I'll be building my tracker from scratch. Obviously, Oscar and everything is credited properly. And Oscar also gave me permission for this. Now, I quickly want to show this. Like, there's basically one thing that is holding me back from, like, making it public as a very alpha version. So this is Sea Lion. This is pretty cool. This is one of the, what is it called? A nice little C programming IDE, whatever, integrated development environment. And getting this, like, the initial code was from a Mac, and I had to make it all work for Windows. If I move my face cam around, you guys can see all of these, like, includes. I basically want to make, and have achieved that, I want to make this tracker completely portable. I'm only going to work on a Windows version. I'm sorry, I don't understand Mac, and it's only going to make problems. But basically, all the libraries, everything that the tracker depends on, comes with the files. So you don't need to pre-install anything, even if you want to work on this tracker. The only thing you need is a proper compile environment. That is literally all you're gonna need. And setting that up is unfortunately a little painful. Like, it took me a couple days to get it all working. But we have, like, all the DLL files that are, like, needed. And then you can basically compile it through the CMake lists file. This won't matter. I'll maybe do some dev streams on the tracker once I've really started building it from scratch, because I need to do it from scratch so I fully understand how it works, and yeah, fix all the bugs that the tracker currently has. Because one of the main bugs, you guys can see it here. I'm gonna compile it. This was so much pain to get it working. Also, it's still named Camel. I will obviously rename it to Advancedly. Yeah, so it's a working tracker. It tracks the save file. Currently, the save path is still using the /. So this is still like Mac format, because Windows in any file path uses the backward slashes. So this is something I will change. But currently you still have to use the /, and then it just automatically detects which save/stat file is most recently updated, which save file, and then takes the stats files from that. And currently it's reading this stat file here. And here I'm debugging some stuff, because the main issue you can see, which is why I can't publish it yet, I have not yet figured out why the hell this stupid text is like overlapping. I've tried so much. There's full resizability on all of this, which is pretty cool. That's also something Oscar's tracker didn't have yet. This is also only supporting the optimized mode right now. So like, it only shows like the advancement that you'd really forget. So it really only shows, you know, like, it only shows, for example, a good example is Vault. You can also see a lot of text is still cut off. There's so much I need to fix with the text displaying. Like, that's the main issue why I can't publish it yet. It just doesn't look good. And it doesn't rescale to my higher resolution monitor. That's something I'll have to work on. But you can see, for example, the ominous Vault advancement isn't here, because that's linked with overkill. So it's really just the advancements that you could forget here. That's the optimized mode. It does work, but the text is overlapping. So that's just really annoying. That's just really annoying. And so I'll be starting to build the tracker from scratch. Hopefully I can get the text fixed right away. And yeah, hopefully I'll have that ready. I don't know if I can publish it yet, but hopefully I'll have at least a working... I mean, I can use this one for next Saturday. That's not the issue. But I kind of want to have a publishable version available till next Saturday. A very, very basic pre-alpha version. But it's going to be really cool, because I have a lot of projects planned. You guys know that. I have a lot of projects planned for certain challenges, like speedrunning certain armor trims, right? And this tracker, I want to make it in a way that you can set up specific armor trims, for example, as goals, and then certain things will be able to check off automatically. Other things you have to click on to check them off. So it's just going to allow many other speedrun categories, like speedrunning Deep Slit Emerald or whatever. And you could make certain goals, like getting Silk Touch, whatever. It's probably too short of a category to really make sense to use a tracker for. But like, yeah. And I want to make it possible for categories to be made on the fly, or like, yeah. Basically, they're going to be in a separate folder where you can just save the categories. And they'll be saved locally. Really cool stuff, really cool stuff. And then people can share, like, categories that the tracker can be used with. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. Then things, yeah. So here's the thing, right? To get this working tracker right now, shout out to Gemini, great LLM. Absolutely love it. I mean, we live in an AI era. So to get it working relatively quickly, it was still painful. To get it working relatively quickly, sure, I used an LLM and get everything converted. But now I'm at a point where I need to actually understand it. I don't know if you guys know W3 Schools. It's a very popular website for like programming / coding tutorials. I literally finished the entire C tutorial in like 3 days. And now I'm currently watching a like tutorial series on this SDL or SDL2, which is basically for game development and like visualization stuff. So I'm watching a tutorial on that. It's like a 9-part thing. And that should give me all the foundation to actually properly work on this, which will be cool. So I have all the resources now. I just gotta get through it, which will delay which will delay the video production a little bit, but it's gonna be sick. Because, you know, my entire channel is built upon advancements and stuff, and so it's just the sheer thought of, like, people asking, how do you track your advancements? I'm like, hey, I have my own tracker, use that. I can, like, put that in the description of any video. Like, it's my own little product that I can advertise that just makes sense to the people. Obviously, I'll never, like... At least I don't think. Like, I don't know how far the tracker would have to go for there to be a paid version. I'll definitely continue developing it, so, like, it's gonna get quite sophisticated. But maybe I'll have some way of supporting. But I want to avoid any clutter. I want to avoid any clutter. I mean, currently I still need... Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, but yeah, no, I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal, honestly. But, I might do that eventually, yeah. But first I need to get the foundation done. And one thing that I also want to focus on really, really quickly, but I don't know... Again, I haven't started yet, but I hope to have some basic features until next Saturday. I just want to have this counter, because currently the tracker lacks any form of telling you how many advancements I've completed. Because, picture this. Currently, the tracker only tracks those, like, 40 advancements that you've seen being displayed. So the tracker doesn't display, you know, like, getting iron, or, like, an iron ingot. Actually, maybe it shows that one. But the Ominous Vault advancement, it doesn't track that advancement specifically. That's a thing. And so also the tracker overlay that you guys see on the stream also only shows like 40 advancements. Because it's like the 40 most important ones. And so to get a proper advancement counter, I need to track all of the advancements. And then obviously I can also put all of the advancements on the tracker overlay that I'm looking at, and also on the stream overlay. So that's a thing. So I don't know how easy the counter is actually going to be to integrate, because I first need to link all the advancements. But again, I'm setting it up, so it's like going to be really, really straightforward. Like, I don't know how straightforward I can really make it, but I'll make a tutorial on it, so that it should be possible for everyone to make their own category. Ultimately, it should just be this, like, kind of clicking a few buttons in the tracker interface, selecting a few things, and that should be it. Alright, cool. So this has to be filled up now. There's a redstone torch below this. We're going to set it up this way, so I'm going to need a little more redstone than otherwise. Yeah, because this is like a more consistent version of it now. I need the bow. No, we're not going to need the bow now, because this is the dispenser. Yeah, no, we're good. Right, off in this. Hunger is good. Boom. Getting the rod out is a little annoying now. You just have to jump on that. It's going to shoot a couple arrows. That's fine. Break this. Wait, did I... No, I grabbed everything. We're good. Good. And now you can even have milk here, which is really nice. Obviously, I'll soon be working on a tutorial for this. Because now you just step onto this. Drink. And open up your inventory. Get the darkness. Get hit! Oh my god. No, this is not ideal. It's fine though. I think. Yeah, and you still have time to spare. Like, that's how hard you can mess up and you're still fine. And that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, obviously, at some point, will be able to take, like, community suggestions as well. I'll definitely be posting on the AA Discord, because I'm sure people will be interested. I don't think I'll go very far on, like, you know, different tracker customizations. I will make sure that you can change the color of the stream overlay, because I want to have that a blue, and I don't want that to be black, because black is, like, a weird color to key out. So I want to make, like, an RGB thing. Probably just entering the hex value. I'm not going to make an RGB color picker. That's going to be annoying to do. Yo, Colkian, what's up? What is up? Happy Saturday. So, yeah. It should be very user-friendly. To the point where you... At least in the early days, you might still have to go into, like, a JSON file and put your path there, like your game path. Your saves folder. I don't need that. This is checked, yep. We're gonna offhand this, good. So that works. Boom. But that will be very, very cool. Like, that is one of the first programming projects that I really feel like going forward with. It just makes so much sense. It just makes so much sense. Yup. You can't sprint when the arrows hit first. A little annoying. Okay, but this setup is so chill. The spectrals are so chill. I just have to make sure it shoots 8 arrows at a time. Because then the torch burns out. I just need to make sure the arrows that get shot out when activating the thing, put them back in. Yeah, okay. Colkin, hope you don't have to fantastic. Alright guys, we are ready. Please, let's do this today. Please. Alright. Let's go. Let's freaking go.